You're listening to the Captain Jack Sports Show on Northeast Streaming Sports.
Let's do that. All right. Sometimes I have like a what is like an itchy trigger finger or whatnot, and I got different things. So you actually saw something I'm going to be talking about tonight. It is, you don't know jack about sports. I'm Captain Jack of the Captain Jack that we're talking about. And today is April 1st. And I want to say something. First off, this is not an April Fool joke. This is real live historical stuff. And you're probably wondering, because you know I wear my jerseys. And so tonight I'm wearing, and we're going to talk baseball, of course, but there's something that happens today. It's another birthday, and first off, or I should say second off, because we were already on first off. Second off, I want to thank everybody that wished me happy birthday on my Facebook for my birthday. I am still in the process of trying to reply to people that put their own happy birthday thoughts to me, and I keep getting kicked off. My computer's slow, and because there was like 300 people that posted to my page, so once I have to go down there, it just gets slow and slow and slow. So I apologize. I'm still working on thoughts to all those that wished me happy birthday on the my birthday, which was Monday this week, the 29th. What was that, 3 days ago? 4 days ago now? So happy birthday in the past to me. I will be celebrating it this Sunday on Easter because my stepson and his daughter are going to be coming in, and so we're going to have a nice Easter birthday dinner. So there you go. You, I gotta see some of these things. Here we go. Adam Devricks, thanks for being here, Adam. You know what I'm going to say. It's part here. Let's do this. I'll put it right there. Adam, love you. You're watching on Facebook. Where do you need to go? Go to Captain Jack Rackham Levy on YouTube. Go to Northeast Streaming Sports on YouTube. We love you for it. I like to see all people on YouTube because I think the sounds a lot better. And there's not as much of the interference that you get on YouTube. So again, Adam, thank you for being there, shipmate. Come on over to YouTube. Don Webb, the Reds flopped. I'll check the scores. And this is from my boss. You gotta appease the boss. Now, when I'm on with the Elite Superfan show, when my boss hits the comment, I always acknowledge my boss. The Elite Superfan show, my boss is Tiffany Nicole Green, who, by the way, is in Tennessee. So please, for all the folks that are up in Tennessee that have gone through a horrendous amount of rain and mudslides and flooding and all those things, please keep them in your thoughts. But this boss for the Northeast Streaming Sports, and again, that's on the Facebook page. Yeah, you can go to their Facebook page. Come on over to my YouTube or go over their YouTube. You can watch Northeast Streaming Sports. We love everybody who watches on Northeast Streaming Sports. That's true. But if you want to be in my contest, you got to watch on YouTube. And actually, I've been told that Twitch does something familiar or similar. And I'll ask my Twitchers that are out there. Jimmy Farrell says, hi, how you doing? My boy! Jason Dean Hunter, a.k.a. Raider Demon King, thank you. Who's Raiders? Shame on you. And a yarg to you. Jimmy Farrell knows what jersey this is. And here's some of my Twitchers. CM Palaces, let me see. 28. Yo sé is correct, see? 28. CM Palaces 28 JSS. That's my Spanish. And this gentleman who is a Vikings fan. Did I put that on? There you go. I put that on there. And that is people that watch on Twitch. So I'm getting over there. Thank you there, sir. Paul Saldivar is watching as well. I wanted to ask Twitchers because I know that they have like things where you can like send like money and upbeats too. I think you have to be be incorporated. I don't know. Maybe I'll get with my Twitchers and it can help me out there. I do know that on YouTube they have the $, and for every $5, and that starts at $4.99 because there are some people that can't get there. Every $5 that you give as a donation, you get an entry into the Captain Jack Treasure Chest of prizes. Okay. Jimmy Farrell, my mom's 97th birthday. Well, blessings to her, Jimmy. Blessings to her. Aries, just like me. Go Doyers! Paul Sadover. And thank you as well. 7-4, the Isles are beating the Caps. Why is it that the Isles can beat all the people that we can't? Can't beat the Bruins and can't beat the Caps consistently. There you go. And that we're going to talk about this opening day of baseball. Paul, I hope you get a chance to call in tonight. I'd like to hear from you. And Paul Saldivar. Wait a second, Saldivar. I'm sorry, man. I wanted to make sure I didn't screw that up, and hopefully I didn't. And Robert Hawk, my one of my buddies from the Ohio State University, one of those Buckeyes fans. So I'm caught up on comments. Again, if you're watching on Facebook, please come over to YouTube. I appreciate. Good, I pronounced Paul's name correctly. And actually, when I had the gentleman from last show, was Javed, was it Bati or Badi? I actually had his name correct. And Jimmy Farrell with the I'll find out if on Saturday. Is Jimmy? Is that in Long Island or is it in Philly? Islanders, or sorry, the Flyers can't beat anybody recently. They lost to the friggin' Sabres. The friggin' Sabres, and I can say friggin'. Again, thank you for being here. We are over there on YouTube. We are over on Facebook. Come on over. And we are on Twitch. Thank you for my buddy on Twitch. That's CM Palaces 28. Appreciate that. Or not 20. That's 20 something. 20. Cinquenta? How do you say 50? CM, I need your help here. My Spanish sucks when it comes to to counting. Anyway, it says you don't know jack about sports. Where one of my haters, who really hates me, says that I really don't know anything about sports. I don't talk about sports. Yes, I do. I talk about sports, but I talk about other things, and I talk about what the callers want to talk about. And now we're bringing it back to my jersey. Okay. Today, April 1st, 1893, see my hat? April 1st, 1893 is the birthday of the Chief Petty Officers of the United States Navy. And I'm going to show this right. I have to remember that you guys can't hear me. I apologize. I keep forgetting that if I do that, there you go. I keep forgetting if I do that, you can't hear me. I'm apologizing because I did it before and people were like, what the hell? Uniforms, the Chief Petty Officers from their second, they were 1893 starts, so this was 1913 to 1922, I believe, or 32. But yes, I am a retired Chief Petty Officer. You can see my retirement pin here, which I wear. And this is it's not a Chief Petty Officer's hockey jersey, but it is a Chiefs jersey. It is a Hanson Brothers jersey. So I said, if I'm going to buy a Hanson Brothers jersey, I'm going to buy a blue, blue and gold, because those are the Chiefs colors, Navy Chiefs, blue and gold Chiefs jersey. So I did that, plus I'm wearing the hat. So this is my way of saying, happy birthday. What is it? 128th year birthday. Okay, great. It said that my girlfriend says it's great you are on YouTube. Yeah, thanks there, Jimmy. And Kenny Blair is popping in from Scotland. Thank you there, sir. And my boy Jarrod. And I wanted to show something. I could have just showed the anchors, but I like to show the uniforms. I'm going to remove that right now. But yeah, I am a proud retired Chief Petty Officer. Always, once a chief, always a chief. And Jarrod gets a shout out from, was it Philly? positive Philly, my kid. And of course, I hope the Dodgers will win the World Series again. Yes, and I definitely want to talk baseball. But I am wearing my Chiefs jersey. Chief petty officers, awesome. Kansas City Chiefs, you know how I feel about that. But what we'll do is we'll go over as well. And remember, if you want to be on the show, I'll give you the link eventually as well. If you want to be on the show, let me know. Say, hey, I want to be on the show. And I'll give you a link. You can be on camera with me, or you can call in with me. But before I do that, again, we're gonna start with our weekly. At least this week, I get a chance to do this because, unfortunately, next week, my shipmate is not going to be here for the broadcast because he will be on a job. So, we won't be able to have him next week. But Paul, I'll send that. It'll be right, Paul. I swear I'll pop it to you. But before I forget, let me play this, and hopefully you'll get a chance. Y'all will get a chance to hear it. This is my boy Jeffrey Paul on our weekly segment. Let me bow out real quick, and we'll play this. I said, hey, my best blues, Beastie Boys best for Brooklyn in the house for you, for Jeffrey Paul. And again, my guest here will be our weekly segment of, what pisses me off by this gentleman right here. First off, Jeff, how you been the past week?
Good. It's nice to see things starting to open up and things are getting busy. So very good. Thank you.
Good to see you, sir. And again, I also want to give a plug. I had a chance to hang out virtually with Mr. Paul on his show on Twitch last week after he did the recording. So if you want to give a plug for that, then anybody that is a music lover, be sure to pop over and see that when you're on. If and when you're on, I definitely would like to make sure you get some views there as well.
Yeah, well, we do it every Wednesday night. So tonight we're on at 7:00, 7 to 8 on Twitch Comedy Hub. If you just go to my Facebook page, I put a link on there. So you want to join in tonight? We're talking Amy Winehouse, Back to Black, and the new Evanescence album.
Yeah, I remember you were talking about that last week, but I'm not going to give anything away because I know your views on that, which were awesome. For right now, I'm going to duck out because this segment is all yours, sir. Again, Jeffrey Paul with the title is right there. Go ahead there, sir.
Okay. Listen, I don't want this to turn into some type of hacky comic bit where I'm not really pissed off. Like I said, this has been a good week, but there is something that kind of like pisses me off though. And you know what it is? It's the incessant timeouts in basketball, and in particularly the tournament in college basketball. Last night, I'm driving home from a gig, and I'm listening to the end of Michigan UCLA, and it's a great game. And there's a minute 25 to go in the game, and it takes like a half hour because of all the bullshit timeouts. And you saw that the Sunday night before on Palm Sunday when you had, I think it was UCLA playing Arkansas. Was it Arkansas? I think it was Arkansas. Doesn't make a difference who it was. It's just like these last minute takes a half hour. You get the ball, timeout. You're going to go down. They want to set a play. The defense comes out a different defense, timeout. The other team, because now the offense sets a different play. No rhythm, no flow to this. It just, and then it becomes free throws. Oh God, it's just so annoying. It's so annoying, and then you have to hear this ridiculous analyst babble. Like, just, if they cut 2 timeouts per team, I think the flow of the game would go so much better. And it's it's so perplexing because in the NBA, it's worse. In the NBA, it's worse. Longer timeouts, free throws, and nobody really misses in the NBA. You just give them 2 fucking points and let's move on. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. Here's my thing. Too many timeouts in basketball. It ruins the flow of the game. Can we cut it down a little bit, guys? That's what pisses me off. I'm Jeffrey Paul. Thank you.
I was trying to add myself to the screen, but you know what pisses me off? It is clicking on a link and it doesn't allow you in. So I'm not leaving you, shorthanded like that, like saying like, well, where the hell did Captain go? I'm pushing. That's what really pisses me off.
That pisses me off too.
that'll be my mini one for the week. Again, find Jeffrey Paul on his Facebook page. He gets all of his things that he's aware of. Again, go out and hit him up on Twitch. And again, it's my pleasure to have you as a weekly segment on my show, sir.
Thank you. Listen,
have a great New York week too. There you go.
Yeah, I will. I'm actually going to be in Florida. I'm on the road starting. Wow, coming up. Let's see, tonight doing Who's Your Band. Then I got a live show tonight, so I got to get out of there for that. Friday night, I'm in Atlantic City. Saturday night, I'm in Queens, and then I'm in Florida the 6th through the 11th, I believe.
Whereabouts?
Boca. Yeah, so if anyone wants to come out and see me there, just check my Facebook page.
Okay. Well, if Boca's only about 6 hours from me.
Oh, come on.
Just a quick hop, skip, and a jump. But if you're definitely anywhere over in the Orlando, Tampa area, I would definitely come make a trip.
I go up there. I'll be up there occasionally. I'll let you know. I'll let you and your listeners know. But anyway, if you have anyone who listens in the Boca area, come see me next week.
There you go. Go see Jeffrey Paul. Go see him anywhere, wherever the hell you're at.
Anyway.
That's it.
See me anyway.
And you'll see him here on the show again. Thanks again. Take care. It's Captain Jack and Jeffrey Paul.
Bye, Jay.
There you go. And you don't know jack about sports, and thanks for Jeffrey Paul for being there. Let me get caught up on the comments, and I will show this as well because Paul wanted to know. Okay. There's a number. If you're watching on Facebook, please come over to YouTube. And again, the reason why I say that is because we want to be involved in the contest for getting prizes from the Captain Jack Treasure Chest of Prizes. You got to go to YouTube and you give the donations with the button, with the $sign. That's why I say it. You watch on what you want. I like YouTube because I like pushing it out to YouTube. Better volume, better sound, and the Lightning just scored again. They were down 2-1, and within the last 2 minutes, they've scored 2 goals. So they're now in front of Columbus 3-2. And Boca is nice. Okay, let me go this as well. Paul, there's the number. It's 813-609-0834. If you want to be on screen, I can do that as well. And I keep saying this. Maybe one of these days, some of my ladies might do this again. I know that Becky is one of my V girls. If you look, that's the other thing. If you go to YouTube, you can just click the link and pop right in. That's why I also like it as well. So there you go. We talked about the Dodgers. The number is up there for Paul. And yeah, good win for the Pirates today. We'll go over the scores in just a minute. Ed Winchell, thank you for being here, sir. And there's the hi, and everybody's saying hi back to Becky. Okay, it's nice. And again, go see Jeff Paul. Unfortunately, he's not going to be here next week. And again, I taped Jeff on Wednesday, which is why if you want to watch him on Twitch, that's on Wednesday nights. And I think it's at Wednesdays at 7:00 over in the vinyl section. Okay. See, here we go. This is and I knew it was coming. I got to show this. Obviously, the crap. Yeah, okay. I'd like to be a big follower on Twitch, but I'm not going to hit it. I'm allowed to wear a Yankee hat, Jim Farrell. In fact, I like to wear the hat that corresponds with the jersey I'm wearing. I like to see, because when I wear my Derek Jeter jersey or my Stanton jersey or my Judge jersey, I wear a Yankee hat. I was going to wear my AL champion Rays hat tonight before I remembered I had my Chiefs hat. But so again, if you want to be involved, if you want to come onto the show in studio, we can do that as well. The link is there. The number is listed as well, 813-699-0824. I think I said that. So I know Paul Saldivar wanted that. And also, it's the Final Four have been completed, finalized. I know that Gonzaga's won. I know that UCLA is one. I can't remember the other two. Yeah, Jarrod, you can call in. You can call in. Of course you can. I don't have to show that. But yeah, Jarrod can call in. You know the number. Oh, wait, Jarrod, let me, as soon as I say that, I remember that I didn't put up my Google number. So now it's up. Now Jarrod can call in. And there it is. Hopefully I put it up just in time. Hopefully. Come on. I see him on my phone. Jarrod, hopefully you're calling my Google number. It's not showing up. I see you calling on my phone, Jarrod. Call the Google number. Literally, there we go. Oh, okay. Jarrod, Houston Steve is up first. Jarrod, stand by for a little bit. We'll get to you. So Jarrod was calling on my phone, and Houston Steve pops in. Okay. Houston Steve, how you doing tonight? What's going on with you, shipmate?
You're doing good, Captain. I've got some great news for you.
I'm listening. What's up?
I got married today, brother.
You got married?
April Fool.
Oh, you had me.
One of these days I will, and who knows, hopefully she'll be a Raider fan. You know, I couldn't marry a woman that's a Bronco fan. That would be tough. That'd be like me marrying a Michigan woman being from Ohio, being a huge Buckeye fan. But we won't talk about that school in Columbus.
Yeah, and you had me, man. You were the only person that played an April Fool on me because, and of course, I was like, whatever you see today, whatever you hear, but it's like from you because you're so honest. I had no clue of it, but of course, taking it at face value, you bastard, for saying that.
And you know what I can tell you? The other two, I told a couple women at work, and they still think that I got married today. So I'm not going to tell them tomorrow. But then I got to talk to one of my female friends that I like to hang out with and go dancing with. And I have to get a show her a picture of her and I, out on the dance floor or something. But anyway.
Yeah, well, hey, just make sure that the chick that you really like, if she didn't hear that, you need to make sure that she knows it's an April Fool joke. Now, you can tell everybody else you went and got a quickie divorce somewhere.
I know, especially in Vegas, right?
There you go.
There is one woman that I really like, and I told her that April Fool joke. She won't think it's too funny because I've been trying to work on that one, but it's kind of like, but anyway, hey, Captain, what do you think about the University of Houston Cougars playing Baylor? This hasn't been like this since, 84, since Hakeem Olajuwon and Cameron Henderson and Smart Glide and all the great players on that team with, who was that guy that coach that always looked like a beatman after, I forgot, Guy Lewis.
Okay, yeah, Guy Lewis, the coach there, yeah. And, tell you, Houston beating Baylor, my goodness.
You think anybody has a chance against Gonzaga, or you think they're pretty much the clear favorites whoever they play against?
Well, I thought that Baylor had a chance to take out Gonzaga, but now that they're not there, that makes that to me that makes Gonzaga a more of a prohibited favorite. Obviously, Houston being able to beat Baylor would give them a shoe in as well. Now, I was going to say the other bracket. You got Zags, Houston, UCLA, and what's the fourth team? I can't remember. It was the team that beat Alabama, right? Or Arkansas.
I think so.
Yeah. Who was
They
that?
might beat Alabama.
Yeah, I can't remember.
No, they beat Michigan. That's right.
Okay, yeah. Who's the fourth? I can't remember who the fourth is.
I can't either. But I'll look it up. But I am kind of excited about the NBA and everything. You think the Spurs can make a run and everything? I was going to tell you, I talked to somebody in the Spurs organization, and I said, what do you think about this Kawhi Leonard trade? Because actually they got Jacob Poole, that's really good. He's a really good player. They got this, I think his name is Edwards, this new rookie that's really good. And of course they got DeMar DeRozan, which they all love over in San Antonio. So even though they lost Kawhi in the short term, long term, they got three really good quality players that are foundational type people for the future of the Spurs, and the future looks bright. They're going to be wearing some shades because I think they're neither number 7 seed, but I'm just kind of excited. I know some people don't really get into it during the March Madness, but I tend to follow the NBA a little bit more. That's just me, though.
Yeah, yeah. And Mike Sarah, thanks for Baylor's playing Houston. Okay. So Baylor is in. Okay.
Right.
Doy, I thought Houston. I thought Houston. Oh man, you know what? To me, and thanks for clarifying that. Who did Houston beat to get in there?
I don't know. Somebody told me they won by like 20-something points. It kind of blew them out of the water and everything. From what I heard, I was working that night. I heard about it from my friends. That we're all excited because, like I said, we haven't had this since the '84, since they made the Final Four.
Okay, and Ref Guru, thank you there, shipmate. Remember, on Wednesdays during football season, Wednesday nights over there at NFL Nation Live on YouTube, watch Ref Guru, myself, and Violator on our shows on Wednesday nights. Go ahead, yeah. Thank you there, shipmate. See, this is what I don't need no prep. I get all the answers from you. I mean, you don't know anything about sports. You don't know jack about sports, but I have my friends, shall we say? Yeah. I got a whole, and you know what? Here, this is what I like as well. Is that I prep. I do prep because I got the major league scores, which I will go over after this call. And Jarrod, let me at least get to them, okay? Although you know what? Never mind. I'm sure Jarrod will say them all. So I'm not even going to do that. So when we get the Pittsburgh report after this with Jarrod, if Jarrod somehow misses one, I will clean it up. But and you told me about that. And remember, when you do talk radio, the local stuff, you got to go through a producer and a board op, and they got computers in front of them, and you talk to them first, and they say, hey, this guy is going to be talking about this subject, and they put it on the screen for you so you have information that you can pull for. I don't know what you guys are going to talk to me about. I really don't. So I gotta try to be up on everything, and my answers are going to be totally honest. So I enjoy that about that. So, but yeah, I think I tell you what, Houston. That's going to be a really good game. I think it's going to be. I got to take Gonzaga against UCLA. Although what people are saying would be a good matchup. And here, let me go start showing some of the comments again. And again, Ref Guru, make sure Wednesday nights, Ref Guru, Violator, and myself on NFL Nation Live, watch it. Thank you there. Jimmy Farrell is talking about hockey, of course. Wait, let me show you my surprise face with Jimmy Farrell talking about hockey. Okay, but getting to point. I think that the Spurs, even without Kawhi, the DeRozan is that key player and that's why that they picked him up from the champions when Toronto were the champions. That was the guy to get. So I like DeRozan on that team. I don't know how they're going to travel far. Remember, they're West Conference. I think the Lakers are going to be hurting without LeBron. I like the Spurs, and I know that I think was it the Nuggets have been playing well this year. I really don't pay attention until the playoffs because then I know who I need to actually bone up on because until then, I don't know. I know that the Sixers are strong in the East, and obviously the Celtics can be if they get their heads out of their butt. The Heat have good teams, so we'll see. We'll see.
I was a big Manu Ginobili fan and everything because he was the heart and soul of that team. They didn't know if he was going to make the team, but another player that I really liked on that team, they said it was really gracious the way he supported wins that did a little buyout with Marcus Aldridge and everything. And how can you not like that big man? Because, as you know, everybody likes the outside shot, but also, the inside team Olajuwon type of guy and everything, like Marcus says, that eat up the paint and everything, get those rebounds. That can really win you some championships besides hitting your free throws. But I wanted to ask you one last question, Jack. The Astros are playing against the A's out there. Of course, they missed the big bat. I forgot what his name is. I hate to say it. The guy who starts with S.
George Springer, and I saw him in spring training. Yeah, he's playing for the Blue Jays now, who won today, by the way, beating the Yankees, Jimmy Farrell, 3-2.
Biggio's son plays on that team, along with Guerrero's son. Vladimir Guerrero's son plays on that team.
Yeah, actually, a lot of them play for Vlad Guerrero. Son plays on his play. Biggio's son plays on that team. Bichette's son. It's all, they're not juniors, but they're all the sons. Dante Bichette's kid and Vlad Guerrero's kid and Craig Biggio's kid. I don't remember what their first names are. I just know their last names, and they're Hall of Famers, okay? Or they're close to being Hall of Famers, For Biggio, is a Hall of Famer. Vlad might be. Bichette wasn't a Hall of Famer, but was a perennial All-Star. That's why I think that the Blue Jays are going to be giving the Yankees as well as the Rays a run for the money in the AL East this year.
Yeah, Biggio was a baseball coach over there at St. Thomas High School, Catholic High School, where we're a little wet. His son's, of course, both played at Notre Dame. I think it was Connor was the older one, then Javon is the one that's with the thing. But there, he was all active with the Sunshine Kids, giving back, children with special needs. But everybody looks great and study Biggio and everything, what to do. And I was lucky to go to his last game at the Minute Maid Park when it was just one of those guys. Man, he's a generational player. You only see him once every 20 or 30 years. But Captain, I just want to say he's good. What's good about baseball besides our friend up in Baltimore, Rich, and those kind of players. But just want to say I hope you're in good health and you have a great night. And it's always a great show and I always enjoy listening.
Oh, well, I appreciate.
Happy Passover.
Passover was Saturday for me, and it was the first time I've had a Passover dinner in like close to 40 years. And it was really nice. I haven't had matzo ball soup in like forever. And we had matzo ball soup. We had kugel. I'm like, what is this? I've never had kugel before, but it was great. Yeah, it was. No gefilte fish. I did. That's one thing I can't stand was gefilte fish. I like the horseradish, but I didn't even have horseradish. I didn't even have the egg. But the meal that I had, wonderful meal over in St. Cloud, which is like on the other side of Kissimmee, and it's not Kissimmee, by the way. It's Kissimmee. So if you guys go to Disney, that's in Kissimmee. On the other side of Disney is St. Cloud, and I went to St. Cloud about an hour and a half, a little over away. Beautiful, wonderful Passover dinner, and then this Sunday, I'm going to have my Easter dinner with the family. So I get it. I get both of them. The Judeo-Christian, wonderful things there. And by the way, when the Mrs. Captain was talking about, she said, "Hey, happy Easter, everybody," and I was like, "Oh God, she did not just say that." she's wishing at the Passover Seder. She's wishing it, and she was wondering why nobody said anything. And then I'm like, you realize that the Jews don't celebrate Easter, right? They're Jews, but she didn't mean anything by it. She was just trying to, and so nice lady, but there you go. Hey, Steve, again, thanks for bringing me up. I know Jarrod wants to call in as well, but thanks for popping us in here with that. And again, I missed the number one team in the East, and I appreciate somebody for reminding me that the East is going to run through not just the Sixers, but the New York Nets. So there you go. Hey, thanks again, Steve.
No problem. I was going to say, with the camp in Michigan, you drive south until you can see it, and then you drive east until you smell the horseshoe over there in Columbus. So that's for all the other Buckeye hitters that have a great one. And good health to you, Captain. Have a great night.
All right. And he's a Buckeye. That's a good joke. Thanks again there, Steve. Appreciate it. All right. That's awesome. And yes, Steve's a Buckeye. And like Robert Hawk's a Buckeye. I know Don Webb is a Buckeye, but that's a good joke. That's a good joke. Remember, if you want to be in the where is it? I'll have to write it again. If you want to be in the StreamYard, if you want to be backstage with me, if you want to be on screen, let's put it that way. If you want to be on screen, there's the link. If you want to get in the show, let me do the banner that just has the number, okay? That makes it a little easier. Okay, we'll do that. Remember, if you're on YouTube, you're in the right place. If you're on Facebook, please come over to YouTube. Better sound quality. And by the way, we are also on Zodiac TV tonight. I know the boss would be pissed off if I don't say that. Go over to Zodiac TV, Northeast Streaming Sports on Zodiac TV. It's a good thing. Oh, there we go. I got a call from Mr. Saldivar. There we go, because it mentioned right here on the phone. Hey, how you doing there, Mr. Saldivar? How you doing?
How you doing, Mr. Cap? How are you, Cappy?
Hey, I'm good, buddy. What's going on with you?
First of all, I want to start off by saying, I already wish you happy birthday before social, but now that we're on the phone, I want to wish you another happy birthday, my friend.
Oh, as a Chief? So I get 2 birthdays this week. Actually, 3, because I have my birthday. Then I get the Chief's birthday, but I didn't get any cake. But and then on Sunday for Easter, I get my birthday. Actually, I said don't buy another cake because we have cheesecake that we had at the Cheesecake Factory, and I'm like, she's making chocolate chip cookies, and I love chocolate chip cookies. So if we had the chocolate chip cookies and a birthday cake and the cheese, I'm like, no. I can barely eat that. So yeah, so it's cheesecake and cookies for my birthday on Sunday. Great Easter dinner. So what's going on with you, man?
All right, that's gonna be a treat. Hey, everything great, man. Let's talk. Let's talk sports.
Sure.
Opening day.
Yeah.
Baseball. That's always a good thing. It's kind of that what do you call it? That entrance into that spring, summer feel where eventually we will get our football, we'll get our Raiders back, and according to Roger Goodell, I guess we're going to do 100% capacity.
We'll see. That's what they're talking about. And again, it's April 1st. And by the way, that it might be an April Fool joke, although he said it the other day, so technically it wouldn't be. But we can only hope. I know that I have had both of my shots, and I'm eventually going back to work, soon. So, and because I've been away for a year, and I'm sure that they're like, we need to get you in the office. I'm like, okay, you pay my bills, that's fine. I'll go to the office.
Sure.
But if that's true, then it'll be a little bit closer to the norm. They are anticipating a possible fourth wave, and I think a lot of that fourth wave is going to be once the herd immunity comes about. Yeah, there will be more people that or less people, but more people than they anticipate. But But I think it's pretty much the variations that are resistant. Like the South was it the Brazilian variation, the South African variation, the UK variant. Those are the ones, and they still kind of scare me. And even though I've had my shots, I'm wearing my mask not because I kowtow to the left wing, and that's what I'm going to say. I'm not kowtowing to the left wing media. I'm wearing a mask because I don't want to get sick. There you go.
Well, it was 2 weeks ago. That's what I say. When it's one, when you don't, who gives a shit? That's all preference. It's all choice. Obviously, you're wearing a mask. You're protecting yourself from other people that aren't wearing a mask.
Exactly.
Really, who gives a shit? It just watching the home opener. I'm a Dodgers fan. I love my Dodgers. Coming to Los Angeles, I've lived here in Florida now for 10 years, and I've got to love the Gators, man. Coming from California, I love my Trojans. I still do, but Los Angeles is not a college town. Moving down here to Florida, and actually, everybody gets into college football and all that. I've learned to grow and watch the Gators. And let me tell you, I'm a huge Gators fan now.
And I'm trust me, I am paying attention to you. I am paying attention to you. I am not let it go in that one ear and out the other. I want to do this just for you. Okay, can you see on screen?
I'm on the phone. I was on my phone watching you. YouTube. So right now I'm blind.
Okay, well, I am wearing my University of Florida Gator hat because I'm a Gator alum.
Yes, sir. Oh, nice.
There you go. So for you, and again, I have my hats at the standby, man. I mean, somebody was talking about Dan Marino a couple of weeks ago, and I just so happenly had a one of these beanie bears with the Merino thing in it. This is probably worth money, and I just grabbed it. Not that I would have it for me; it was from my mom.
Sure.
And so I just grabbed it as a prop. So it's, not that I have them all at the right time all the time, but it just so happened I had my my Gator hat. So yeah, and I can do this. You're not seeing this, but I'm doing the Gator chomp as well.
There you go. That Gator chomp. Gators, man. Yeah, no, yeah, I'm very fond of them. They're a great football team. Obviously, had some good years. They kind of slipped up. Not slipped up, but they last year they were good. They've been interesting to watch. They're a great football team. Saturday football. When you've got both NFL, obviously the Raiders on Sunday, but Saturday night is always a treat to be able to watch. Watch the Gators, and like I said, I'm growing fond of them, and he's a great football team. We'll see what happens. As far as baseball, I'm all over the place with sports.
Yeah, well, that's you're allowed to. You're allowed to, and I'm gonna say a name of a sportscaster here, and I'm gonna say immediately his name, and then rest in peace. Steve Dumig was the big dog, literally the big dog here in Tampa, WDAE Sports, and Dumig was adamant. If you live in Tampa, you have to be a Rays fan. You have to be a Buccaneers fan. You have to be a Lightning fan. Well, Dumig was from Philly, okay? And I know for a fact that Dumig was a Flyers fan, but he went over to being a Lightning fan, and he was a Phillies fan, and he went over to being a Rays fan. But I look at it like this. If you want to root for your team and you're an adult, then root for your friggin' team, and don't that's up to you. What I do agree with is this, is if you have a child, let your child decide what team they want to root for. So maybe you could be a person that's down here like me that's a Phillies fan, and then maybe my granddaughter, if she ever likes sports, which she doesn't, but my granddaughter could decide, hey, I want to be a Rays fan, or I want to be this fan or the other thing. So let the kids decide so they can go to school and not have to be castigated because their parents or their grandparents like a team that is not the norm. So that I agree with. Let the kids decide. but do make. And again, rest in peace, because he lost he lost his life to cancer last year. I don't agree with that. Root for whoever the hell you want to root for.
Yeah. Well, I totally agree. Listen, my daughter's 5 years. I've got a 5-year-old daughter. She's been to every single game with the exception of last year, due to COVID, obviously. She's been to 4 games each year, at least one game. Every Raider game. I've been to Tampa, I've been to Washington. I was there, to 2017, and the whole collapse there, of the team happening. I've been in Jacksonville, I've been, down in Miami, and, Atlanta. I've been, now taking my daughter, and I've dressed her up. I wondered if you were a Raider fan. Obviously, I'm a diehard Raider fan. I love my Raiders, and I'm trying to school my girl now. She's at that stage now. She's 5. She knows who I love. She'll tell you right away. I'm watching the game. She knows that. Keep it silent. We watch the game. Who we watching? We're watching the Raiders. Now she's a little girly now. I don't think she's too much into this whole school, so I think the way with granddaughter, the same thing. But you're right. Let them root for whoever they're going to root. Give them the opportunity. Obviously, I try to teach you my way, but eventually they're going to become their own people. So let them, root for whoever they want, and that's cool. I'm okay with that. I know where I stand. I know where my heart goes and what my will is. I just, sometimes you wish that for the kids, and whether or not it works out well, it's a different story. But it's cool to see them, become individuals and make their own decisions.
Well, and you could be a bit around, like mixing matches, because my next guest, when he comes on, he's strange, and he's backstage. I just made him laugh. You can't see it, but he's backstage, and I just made him laugh. So, if you want to talk about somebody with diverse teams, you'll get a kick out of him. Now, we all agreed and we love our Raiders, so in that respect, we love you for it. And I haven't had you on before, so I want to make sure that you come on more often, man, and get the word out, man. We want to make sure that everybody comes over and watches the show.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, Cap, you always do an awesome show, man. Love it. I've been watching for a while now. I was off the grid for a few, a month or two or whatever. But I'm back, and I get the notifications, and I love your show. You always put on an awesome show. Your guests are great. Keep up the great work, man. Love you, Cap. The last time I saw you was in Houston for the Texans game. Was it 19? Yeah, it was 2020.
Yeah.
But 19 over at the Houston, by the bars over there. But great time, man. It's a pleasure seeing you again, and I'm hoping to see you again in future games. Hopefully, what you say, let me know with the 100% pass. If that's the case, if that's a for sure thing, it's time to start playing some games. And luck is down to Vegas. That's a home game. Finally stay, and see all you guys, man. Have a good time. With Raider Nation.
You got it, man. Hey, and thanks again for calling in, brother. And tell everybody, hey, I was on the show. You missed me. So this way you'll say, you get more people over here. And again, thank you for calling in, brother. And always, you take care of yourself as well.
Thank you, brother. Take care, Cap. Love you, man, and be good. And we will be watching, and we'll be calling in soon.
All right. Thanks again, there, shipmate.
All right. Take care.
All right. That's Mr. Saldivar. Wait, I'll get it. Saldivar. I want to. It screws me up, and I usually get names correctly. I got this guy's name. And if you don't know who, look at that mug. I mean, I gotta take the other portion off. Okay, wait. There we go. I had to take the other things off because I didn't want the bokeh to dominate that mug.
Nothing can dominate this mug.
You can't dominate that mug. Welcome to the show. It's Jason Dean right now because he's not wearing his stuff. So How you doing tonight? Good to see you as well. What's going on in Jason Dean's life?
Man, not a good opening day for my lineup.
I said it. I said, because we were talking about the Blue Jays. And Jimmy Farrell, I see Jimmy Farrell's calling. Jimmy, wait 1 second. Jimmy, I'm answering it. And we're gonna do a conversation. Jimmy Farrell, who is also a Yankees fan. Jimmy, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Oh, Jimmy.
I'm glad Jason Dean is on.
There you go. Good.
I want to tell you this.
Go ahead.
How the Yankees lost this game today. Okay? I think it was the bottom of the ninth, first and third, 1 out. Okay? I don't know who was up. Ball was hit to the third baseman. What does the runner on third do? What do you think he did?
I know what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to sit on third base and watch to make sure the third base throws it.
He didn't.
No, he didn't do that. He ran straight home.
He effing took off the home plate.
What?
He effing took off.
Yeah.
I almost threw my phone. I was at work listening to it on my phone. I almost threw the phone.
So you agree with me?
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to
Absolutely.
watch. Yeah.
If he doesn't go home, if he takes going home, goes back to third, he's throwing it home. Okay, so now you got bases loaded, 1 out, and you still have a chance to win the game.
That's right.
Okay.
And then John Sterling said, "Well, when the ball is hit, you got to run home."
No, you don't. Unless it's a contact play.
Sterling should have just said that was a dumb, boneheaded play.
Thank you.
It was a bad play. And it's, bases loaded, 1 out. Who knows on the next play? If you hit a double play, okay, well, at least you did it the right way. But they lost the game on that play.
Giancarlo went 0 for 4.
I couldn't believe Sterling said, "Well, if you hit the ball, you got to go home. Who knows what kind of a throw at home is?" No, that's not the way to play baseball.
No, you play to win. You play to win. Either the first game or the 160th.
Okay. Jimmy, let me ask you a question then, okay? Because first off, I'm not really enamored with Boone. Okay? That's not hatred. I'm not really enamored with Boone, okay? If you talk about, I'm going to take my guy in Philadelphia as one of the best managers in the league, okay? I'm going to take the former manager of the Rays that manages the Angels as one of the better managers in the league, okay? Boone is not one of the best managers. He's got a fantastic club, so you can put that on like automatic redial and win, maybe 100 or probably at least 90 a year, and you don't have to really show up. Just throw darts at the board and figure out what your lineup is, okay? But Boone is not one of the best managers. And then if you have a schmuck at third base as the third base coach, and I don't know who it is, Jimmy, but if the third base coach doesn't get in that ass, that's a mistake right there too.
Get in that ass!
Get in that ass.
Okay, well, that's another thing. They don't play school ball again.
No. Never. Home run or strikeout.
Colvin had his best game, but
He didn't pitch bad, Jimmy. He already pitched okay. He got hit around a little bit, but what did he have? He had, 7, 8 strikeouts?
what's that?
How many strikeouts did he end up with? 7, 8?
Something like that.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, now he didn't get the L, right? He didn't get the L because they had a relief pitcher in for him, right? So Jason Dean is already, you don't have to worry about the next bet with Cole.
You guys talking all this noise. I've been getting hit up, and how about them Yankees? It's game 1. We're still going to win over 100 games. We're still going to win the AL East. We're still going to win the American League. Come get it.
And this is another thing. I don't think the Yankees are going to win the division. You know why? I don't see. It's the same team last year. You tell me what decisions they improved to make this team a World Series team. Because they have Sports Illustrated predictions. They have the Yankees and the Braves in the World Series. And I don't agree with that at all.
That's kind of funny. All the stuff that's going on down in Georgia with the voter registration, and they got Atlanta going to the World Series.
I didn't say it, folks.
There's 2 teams in the NL. There's only 2 teams in the NL. The Dodgers and the Padres.
And one if they would get their crap together that is on the outside looking in.
I have a friend. He picked the Mets and the Yankees in the World Series, and the Mets beating the Yankees. This guy, I told him, you are out of your rabid ass mind. You must be on something. You are no way in any place in this world is the Mets going to the World Series.
Well, wait a second, Jimmy. Okay, first off, I want to say, Will Carley, I'm going to put the link up in a minute. I will put the link up for you, but if you stay backstage, just be ready. So this link is for Will Carley. Second off, I want to say my best to Kelly Farley on her difficulties. Praying for Kelly Farley. Will, there's your link, and Robert Hawk. That is definitely an April Fool. Pirates, baby, come on. Okay, yeah.
There's really Pirates fans left.
What?
There's really Pirates fans left.
There's at least one. Two. Robert Hawk and Jarrod.
Oh, I thought they were only kidding when they said that stuff.
But I'm gonna say this there. No, Jimmy. Okay, I agree with you. That was a boneheaded play in baseball. Okay.
You should have won the game.
Yeah.
I was like, John, what are you talking about?
We didn't look good. We didn't hit the ball well against Ryu or whatever the shit his name is. Sorry. We didn't look good. But it's only game 1.
Can I say one thing about the match?
One thing, and then I'm going to turn it over to Jason Dean because I wanted to get you guys in on a conversation. Go ahead.
This contract they gave to
Lindor.
Lindor. Come on. What did they get? 10 years? 11 years?
It doesn't matter.
Right?
See, that is why for anybody that thinks the Mets are going to be any good, that is their latest stupid, boneheaded Bonilla type contract that they have. Okay,
that's Cohen for you. He's out of his mind. He's got all that money. He's got bottomless pockets.
There you go.
And he was at this for 12 years, and you think most is going to stay with like what, maybe 5? Most.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, that's crazy.
Well, and Jimmy, I tell you, I'm gonna get you out on this. Flyers and Islanders on Saturday. Where is it? Is it in Philly or New York?
No, that's Fort never lose.
Okay, well then that's a lot. Then that's a loss for the Flyers. I'll say it right now. And if we do win, and I'm not having a show on Sunday because it's Easter. I'm gonna move. Yeah. Oh yeah, you can give me a cheesecake too.
Love me some cheesecake.
Okay. If we win, and I'll have my Sunday show will be on Tuesday because I'm not going to be on Easter, okay? Because my kids are coming over, so no Sunday show. But go to Tuesday. You'll do what?
I'll take your Fred Lindikoff autograph.
I ain't putting that shit up for an Islanders game. No.
That's my boy, man. That's my boy.
I know it's your boy, and that's why that's why you give $5 every entry that you have, and if you get to be one of the winners that draw, and if the prize wheel hits it, woohoo! You can win too. Jimmy, hey, you take care, brother. I'm gonna talk with Jason Dean for a bit.
Okay, go Yankees.
Jimmy, have a happy Easter, my friend.
There you go.
You too.
All right.
That's it.
That's Jimmy Farrell. I'm going to go back to talking to Jason Dean. I had to bring up when he called in. I had to bring him on.
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
I had to bring him on. And Will Carley is backstage. Will, don't go nowhere. Will is popping in from the Dominican Republic. And we'll talk. We can go on a 3-screen if you want there, Jason Dean.
That's fine. That's no worries.
And I want to say to Per who's calling in, or sorry, Per is commenting from Sweden. My boy Per Goran Peterson. Thank you for commenting there, Per, my buddy from Sweden. We're international here. We got Will in the Dominican Republic and Per over in Sweden, and one of the gentlemen came in today from UK already. So I appreciate everybody popping in, man. That's awesome. Jason Dean, other than the Yankee loss, what's on your mind today?
Well, I see a couple of these mock drafts. I mean, I know everybody knows the so-called experts, Todd McShay and Mel Kiper Jr. I see the Giants trading with the Patriots. Patriots moved up to get Justin Fields. The Giants took my guy. Say it with me, everybody. Jeremiah
Owusu-Koramoah. I almost have it. It's close.
But then they had it taken Trayvon Mulring from TCU. Now, let me tell you what I think about him. Okay. I'm high on him. I am high on him. He's a great safety. He's a ball hawk. He can tackle. He's a captain back there. He's a quarterback of the defense. This is why I don't want to draft him at 17. Because Andre Sisco will be there in the second or third round. He's not going to go any higher than that. Andre Sisco is a very, very good safety from Syracuse. Go watch his tape. A lot of people, all right, we'll see you, Kelly Farley. Feel better. A lot of people say because, he was hurt and it's so hard to come back from this. It's 2021. It's different. Injuries are different now. It's not 1970. It's not 1980. It's not the 90s. Guys can come back quicker from torn ACLs and MCLs and PCLs and stuff like that. But this Sisco kid, he was one of the Syracuse wasn't great, but they were competitive. And when he was healthy, he was good. I like Sisco a lot. I like the safety from, there's another one from Syracuse too, but I'm not too high on him. He's like a 4th or 5th. But I like the safety from Washington. I think that's what it is. I think it's the Huskies. And Holland from Oregon. Now, Holland did get hurt, but he's solid. If Holland was healthy the whole year, he'd be a first rounder.
Okay.
And I think we could possibly even have a shot at him, But my 2 picks, of course, are Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah in the first round. And the second round, I would say offensive tackle from Stanford, Walker Little. Now, he is not super-duper strong for a left tackle. His feet aren't quick. Guys that have a lot of bend, that are very bendy, can kind of get around him, but he's got long arms. And you can teach feet. You can teach it. He's got somewhat of the foot. He was a left tackle. You move him to right, it's going to be a little bit easier for him. He's going to be going against that. He's going to be all right. If we get a shot at him, I say we take him because he's a good tackle. He played well at Stanford. He's not Rashawn Slater. He's not Penny Sewell. He's not those guys. But you know what? He's a very good left tackle. He could be a very great right tackle, and he could be a Pro Bowl. He could be our right tackle for the next 10 years. Him and Colton Miller can form a wall there.
And remember, Jason Dean's going to save up some of his ammunition because we're going to figure out. I'm going to have him we're going to do a whole show. Either for the draft, on the draft, about the draft, if you want to do the pre, or just tell me what the dates are, Jason, and we'll work it around with you.
And Captain, what we could do is we could do like a Kiper and McShay thing where we draft, it'll be like, all right, the first pick, that's a no-brainer. It's Trevor Lawrence. He's going.
Elmer Fudd. Elmer Fudd has got the best shotgun in the NFL or in college ranks. The only drawback with Elmer Fudd is he cannot find that wascally wabbit. Okay, so
I tell you what, no offense, but I'd love to have Trevor Lawrence. I really, really would. I would take Sunshine in a heartbeat.
yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah. But see, then it gets interesting. So if
Yes.
you want however you want to do it, you let me know.
Okay, well, I'll get a hold of you, and we'll talk about it next week.
Okay.
We'll
Now,
definitely-
what I am going to do is I'm going to hopefully, and I hope he's still back there.
Okay.
Will, I hope you're still back there. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to add him on. There we go.
Hello, Jason Dean.
Hey, what's up, Willie? How you doing, my friend?
Oh, I'm good. Yes, and you?
I'm very good, very good.
Yeah, good.
Will, what's going on with you over in DR tonight?
What?
How are you tonight?
Oh, good. Yeah. In my country is the Easter's.
Yeah, yeah. Everything I tell you, this whole week, everything is closed.
Yes. Sweet beans.
Now, what? You're the family gonna have a big get together on Domingo? See,
Sí, yes.
mucha comida,
No carne.
no
No
carne.
meat. Yeah, no meat.
Wow. Okay, but
Sign
no. On Sabado, sí, but on Domingo, not a carne on Domingo, or
Yeah.
sorry, on Friday.
Yeah, yes.
Okay, and mucho tía voy a casa también. See,
Oh, yes, good.
yeah, and Will's got like what five aunts or something.
Yes.
I have a
Okay.
big family too, Will. I'm Italian. We have a big family.
Yeah,
Oh.
you guys would get along. Hey,
Good.
hey, Will, I'm gonna have to ask you. Okay, make sure you're taking care of the shop. Okay, and
What?
make sure you're taking care of the shop because Will is the man of the house and he's also the man of the business. Of a nail salon. So that's the guy who takes care of his mom and his sister and all the people that are over there in the nail salon. So if you're ever in Santo Domingo and you need to get your nails done, you need to make sure you go to Yeshley's nail bar in Santo Domingo.
Yes. Good.
There you go. Okay. Hey, Will, thank you for coming on, and you take care. Cuidate, and be good. Like I said, keep studying too. Mucho estudiar bueno.
Yes. All the days. Yes.
All right.
Awesome
Gracias,
talking to
Will.
you, Will. Have a great Easter.
Yes. And for you.
Thank you, sir.
Y
Appreciate
tú
it.
también, y su familia, nosotros familia también.
Yes. All the
All
time.
right. Gracias, Will.
Okay. Good.
All right.
Bye.
That's Will. Gotta love Will. He's awesome.
That's
And
great.
I think we're gonna. Oh, and I'm gonna put this person on as well because this is going to be interesting. And Jason Dean, I got my boy on. We're going to get the Pittsburgh Report with Jarrod. Jarrod, how you doing, brother?
Good, Cap. Happy Easter to you, and Dean, happy Easter to you as well, my friend. How are you?
I'm
Very
good.
good, Jarrod. Same to you. Same to you, my friend. How'd the Pirates do today?
Yeah, I think it's the only game we're going to win all year with this team. I mean, my goodness. I mean, the only bright spot on this team now is for Brian Hayes. Now, I think you're going to hear a lot more of him throughout the season. He's healthy. I mean, he could be one of the big cornerstones of this future team. But other than that, I mean, the pitching system, Brandon Cowell, I mean, yeah, today, I mean, it's cool, but hey, it doesn't matter how. I'm ready to talk a little bit of everything and anything. However, we're going to talk baseball, we're going to talk golf, and everything like this. However,
I'm gonna lean back. Jarrod. Other than I have to put comments on. I'm leaning back, and you got the show with Jason Dean.
all right. Well, first off, however, let's talk about, however, like I said, we do have, obviously, however, the baseball summary of who I like this year. In the National League East, however, I mean, everyone's picking the Braves, everyone's picking the Phillies in the NASCAR, so I'm going there, 1, 2, 3, however, I mean, considering, however, I think however, the Nets might be a surprise. However, Scherzer and Strasburg stay healthy, however, obviously, however, that's a big thing, however. But I think the Braves are the team to win that division. But again, don't put it past the Phillies, however, if Bryce Harper. I think he's going to come back with a vengeance this year. The Phillies are going to maybe make some loud noise as well out of that East. And the only thing that surprised me about the Mets, however, is that whole Francisco Lindor contract last night. That was just insane how much he paid. 34.1 million for 10 years. I mean, he said he didn't want to negotiate during the season. Well, guess what? How you got what you wanted now? You got that. So let's see how you do now, going from the American League to the National League here as far as the Lindor goes. In the Central, I mean, you got St. Louis. Everyone's talking the Cards Tower, the team with Jack Flaherty. However, you got the Cubbies, obviously. You got Cincinnati. Of course, you got Pittsburgh. Right now, I think the Cards are the team. However, but again, the big thing is the Cubs obviously is their pitching with Hendricks, however, and Jake Arrieta. However, can they do a consistent by staying close to St. Louis? I think St. Louis is too damn good with their bats, so it's a no-brainer there.
Okay, now wait, Jarrod. What I'm going to do is, and I should have stopped you on the first time. I'm going to let you do the divisions, and I'm going to let Jason Dean do point counterpoint for you as well.
All right.
Jason Dean, NL East.
Braves. That's it. There's nobody else going to be able to compete with Atlanta.
Okay.
Not the Mets. Sorry, Captain, but not the Phillies.
Oh yeah, I mean, I don't anticipate the Phillies being the winners in the East. But
I think they need more pitching.
They've always needed pitching. They always have the bats.
I mean, Nola's a beast. The kid's a beast. He's going to win a few Cy Youngs in his career, but he needs more. He needs help.
That's true.
And Atlanta's just stacked. And I saw Jarrod was going into the Central. The Cardinals with Arenado now. They were always set no offense, Jarrod, Pittsburgh stinks. The Cubs stink this year.
There's no question about it, Dean. I mean, the Pirates ownership stinks. I mean, they got rid of freaking most of the pitchers. They got rid of Tiana Musgrove. They kept Gregory Polanco, who's $11 million this year.
Every time they get someone, they trade them away.
Player of the team.
It's terrible. Every time they get a good player, they get rid of them. It's as bad as who does. The Marlins used to do that too. They win the World Series, then trade everybody. Win the World Series, get rid of everybody.
And see, the thing about the Fish, though, a lot of people are sleeping on them, and they think, however, that they're not going to be as good as people.
I think they might surprise a few people this year.
I think they're going to be a little bit better than the Mets.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
I think so. Yeah.
Me too. I think they're going to surprise a few people. What I really think is going to surprise people is the Mets. Like, all these people calling for the Mets winning the division, and some of them have them going to the World Series. That's not happening. I honestly don't think the Mets are going to make the playoffs.
No, I don't think they're going to make the play. I mean, really, did they really acquire anybody to help them in the offseason? Honestly, no.
What pitching do they have other than DeGrom and Syndergaard?
Well, that's what I'm saying. That they didn't, other than paying Lindor a bunch of money, that's one player that's overpriced. They didn't pick up anybody else, and other than Syndergaard and Matz, they don't really have anybody.
Isn't Matz gone? Isn't Matz on another team? Did they get rid of Matz?
Well, that's okay, possible. Okay, but if that's true, then they're definitely not going to go.
Syndergaard and DeGrom, that's it.
Yeah.
They should have gave the Yankees Syndergaard when we wanted them.
Okay, Jarrod, you got NL West now, right?
Yeah, the NL West we're in now. The Dodgers is the no-brainer. The Dodgers are just too damn good. But watch out for the Padres now. The Padres really upgraded this offseason with the additions of Snell and Tatis signing for big money. The Padres could be a sleeping giant, however, and the Padres could challenge LA for that Western Division.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel the same way about that, too. The Dodgers are just head and shoulders above everybody else in the National League. I mean, getting Bauer, oh, man. But what I look at with the Padres are like the little brothers. They're getting bigger, but they're still not as big as their big brother.
Yeah.
In a 7-game series, Padres have a shot. 5 games, yeah. I don't think they do.
Yeah.
I don't think they're good.
All right. The American League East, however, you got Toronto, Tampa, Baltimore, Boston, the Yankees. Garrett Cole, the Yankees, however, Jameson Taillon, however, Judge, however, Gary Sanchez, the Yankees run away with this walk in the park.
Okay, yeah, that's the easy question. What the hard question is who comes in second place in that division?
That's easy.
Ah.
The Blue Jays.
I'm going to surprise a lot of people. You're going to think I'm nuts. I'm going to say the Devil Rays. The Devil Rays can keep up with them. I think Jarrod starts from back to third. I think the Rays will give them a challenge in that division. And I think the Yankees win by 15-plus games, Howard. It'll be over by July.
Okay. Well, first off, if you were down here in Tampa, you said Devil Rays 3 times, so that would be $3 that you'd have to throw in the kitty. Okay. So, but I just had to say that was one of the things that, if you said Devil Rays on the air, you actually had to pony up to a charity because they got rid of it. I agree with Jason though. I think that the Blue Jays are going to eke out that second place in the East, but depending upon how they run the play, I don't know how they're going to run the playoffs. I don't know if they do it something similar. I think the Rays might be able to squeak in.
It's not going to be like last year. It's going to be prior COVID.
Okay. Well then it's then I think the Blue Jays, because again, the only game that I saw in spring training this year was the Phillies throwing batting practice to the Blue Jays, and they won by double digits in Clearwater. It was horrible to watch.
I have a big surprise who's going to win the AL East.
Yeah, and remember, it is April Fool's Day, so there you go. I've already taken the joke away from them.
That's messed up, Captain. I was going to say the Boston Red Sox.
This is no joke. I'm going to say this right now. The Sox are going to win that division, but the Twinkies are going to challenge them. However, I think Tony Russo has the Sox ready to go. I think they're going to challenge that Central Division. I think they're going to win it over Minnesota. Cleveland goes back to third. Cleveland's going to take a little bit of a hit this year, so I'm going to take the Sox to win the Central.
Wait till we get to the next division because I have a big surprise for that. Yes, I think the White Sox, but losing that guy is going to hurt them because he's a beast. That kid that got hurt in before what is it? What do they call it? Preseason, whatever. In spring training, the kid that got hurt in spring training, he's going to be out for about a month. Captain, I'm already in draft mode.
I got you. It's amusing. Yeah, I had to. Yeah,
I feel the White Sox are going to win that division as well. Yeah, everybody's just dropping in that division. Nobody's actually that good. Cleveland's done.
Remember,
they lost.
like I said, I like the Twins with Baldelli though. I still think that's
I mean, you just like it because Baldelli was a Ray. That's why. You know.
I like Rocco. I do. But I admit that. I
have respect. I have respect for Rocco Baldelli because he's a paisan.
But I think the team is good as well.
Yeah, they're not terrible. But you know what happens to the Twins every year they get in the playoffs. What happens? They play the Yankees. And then what happens? They get beat. What'd we beat them? 20 games straight in the playoffs?
Something like that.
Something ridiculous
like that. Right? Yeah. I feel bad for them, honestly, because I have a friend up in Pennsylvania who's a big Twins fan. And every year it's the same thing. It's heartbreaking for him. He just wanted Joe Mauer to get a shot, but he ended up running into the juggernaut every year.
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to go with the A's winning that one. And behind them, everyone thinks Houston. I am going to surprise you all.
Angels.
Yep, the Halos. The Angels are taking them. I have a feeling the Angels are going to do some damage. I think, yes. I think the Angels will be competitive in that division. So we'll be Angels in that one. Yep.
Yeah, I'm going Angels just because of their manager. I love Joe Madden.
This is the one. This is the one. This
ahead.
is going to be the surprise of the year. The Angels are going to win this division. This is going to be Mike Trout's playoff coming out party. Mike Trout is going to make the playoffs this year. And guess what? He's going to have one of the greatest playoff runs in the history of baseball.
Want to see it.
They're going to end up running into the Yankees anyways. You know, I think the Yankees are going to take care of business. But me personally, I think Mike Trout is going to get his chance this year in the playoffs, especially with Madden as their coach. Ohtani's going to be back again. Ohtani still smashes the ball. Everybody's got to remember, he's a pitcher and a hitter, and he can pitch. You know what I mean? You don't never, ever see that. But Ohtani's got it. He can hit the ball. The Angels are going to win that division. I mean, I know you got A's fans all over the place.
No, I actually picked the Angels there as well.
You know, the A's do the same thing every year. They get there, they get beat, and then what happens? They go and trade their best players. They got rid of Simeon. They didn't even keep him. You know, it's not the Moneyball thing. Just sucks. It's just not worth it.
And
you know,
just like I saw in that batting practice game, Simeon was playing second base for the Blue Jays.
Yeah, man. And I think that's it. I think, honestly, that the Angels, this is going to be Mike Trout's coming out party. I mean, everybody knows who he is. He's the best player in baseball. Hands down. He's the best player in baseball. He's stuck on a losing team, and they never do anything for him. They're working out. But look at Madden's there now. Madden turns losers into winners.
And I'm putting this up because it needs to be put up. Raider Neal said it right there. Hardcore A's fan, not going anywhere. Raider Neal, I appreciate the fact that you are a realist.
I'm not trying to knock them or nothing, you know. I know how it is. Listen, I went through the 90s with the Yankees until Jeter and the Core 4 came. You guys know that. Donnie Baseball is my favorite Yankee of all time. Excuse me. Donnie Baseball never got a sniff of the World Series. You know what happened? The year after he retired, they went and won the World Series. The year after he retired. Maybe it was the second year. But still, Donnie Baseball is one of the greatest men I've ever met personally. He's a great, great guy. Great to the kids. Would do anything for a kid. And I will cheer for him as he is a manager too. I gave him thumbs up. I you know, in the background, good job, Donnie. You know, he's still a Yankee to me. Yeah. He's always gonna be the second best Yankee first baseman ever. Y'all know who number one is. But.
Now, I got some other news to report, however. Of course, one of the things I will report, we of course do talk a little bit of golf, however, here. We can tell you now the PGA Tour is now added a third South Carolina event to replace the Canadian Open. Now, it will take place right before the US Open, so they do not have a name for it, but they announced today that there will be three. Count them, uno, dos, tres. Three events, however, in South Carolina this year. First, of course, with the RBC Heritage after the Masters coming up in a few weeks. The PGA next month, however, Kiowa, and of course the other one, however, taking place out at Connor Green Golf Club in Richland, South Carolina. Speaking of golf, I can tell you that Camilo Villegas scored a 64 today and is 2 shots ahead of Sun Kang, Kim Galley, and 3 shots ahead of Hideki Matsuyama and George. But I will say this, and I'll ask Jason Dean this question as well, as I will talk about it next week with the Masters. Who is your pick to win Augusta? And I will also say one thing about the Tours very quickly. They will take that Clemson money back at 24 if Harris is gone. And so I'm telling you, either Harris or get to Clemson that the Tours get in the draft, I feel, in the first round. And if you need an analyst for the third person, Chris Morrison, I am your guide, however, for the draft.
Okay. We can have you on. We can figure that out. You know, that's always an alternative. But again, let me get with Jason Dean and have you on like a well, what's your pick there, Jarrod? And that wouldn't be bad with a 3-man crew, but we'll see.
I don't know golf. I'm not a golfer.
No. You start out for the draft, Jason.
Oh, yeah, that's cool. I don't care.
If Harris is gone, I'm going to take the Clemson guy. And for my early pick for the Masters, I'm telling you right now, if DJ does not repeat next week, watch out for DeChambeau or possibly Lee Westwood to win it.
Okay.
I'm going with Tiger.
I'm going to get going on that note, guys. I will talk to you guys soon.
All right. Yeah. Hey, thanks again, Jarrod. Much appreciated. All right, that was Jarrod with the Pittsburgh Report. A long Pittsburgh Report tonight because
I'm going with Tiger.
I had him on with Jason Dean. And
going with Tiger.
What was that?
I'm going with Tiger.
Is he even? Okay. I was gonna say he ain't playing. Yeah, I was gonna say unless I've been really.
He's done golf.
Yeah. And I want to thank Raider Neil again. Raider Neil popping in with the let me show it. There you go with the super sticker. Raider Neil gets another entry into the captain's treasure chest of prizes. I think we are at like around 38 or 40. So we got about 10 to 12 entries to go, and then we will spin the wheel again. And if I gotta look at and Hollywood's going
Hollywood,
to
be
Vegas
safe,
tomorrow.
man. Be safe, Hollywood.
Yeah,
be safe, my friend.
he's going to Vegas, so there you go. Hollywood, awesome gentleman that he is. So we'll get some more folks on. Jason Dean, do you want to do a quick 3-screen with Raider Scream as well?
Yeah, that'd be fine.
Okay, because I got to add Scream on, which is why I put the got rid of the other things. I got Positive Philly backstage. I do see you, Positive Philly, aka Mike. I'm gonna let the 3 Raider guys here talk, and then we'll bring you on solo. Scream, good to see you in the house, brother. How you doing?
Much love to you, Captain. Can you hear me on audio? I see myself on the video.
We got you. We're good.
We got
you. Hey, good to see both y'all brothers. Y'all look like y'all in good health and good spirits. And, I wish the same for all y'all families and all the Raider Nation families out there. Even the other families out there that ain't Raider Nation. But, I mean, we one big ass family. So what's happening, brothers?
We're good.
Nothing, man. Everything's good. Getting ready for Easter. They do it differently down here than I did up in Pennsylvania. They barbecue and stuff down here.
I bet they do, bro.
They barbecue down here. I was telling my girlfriend, I said, well, what are we going to do for Easter? Are we going to make dinner?
Welcome to Texas, bro. Welcome
said, no, we usually go to the park and barbecue. I was like, what?
Yeah. Hey, bro. Hey, not just one park. Every park.
Oh, yeah.
It's some big ass cities, it's a big ass state. But Captain, I would like to address your wardrobe, bro. You are looking silver and black from the neck up. Because your jersey, I see the blue and yellow, but goddamn, what does it say on that damn?
Let me get him, Captain. I got him. Captain.
Oh, no.
Come on, Scream. That's from the movie Slap Shots, my bud. That's one of the Hanson jerseys, man. The Hansons.
That's cool, man. Hey,
Captain.
I got it. Not from the back, dog. It's too early, bro.
What did he say? I couldn't hear him.
You fucking with a real OG now, Captain. Come on now. You already know, baby.
What's the F word? Be careful.
Hey, Captain,
just no Fs. Just no
F
Fs.
word.
No, y'all are some character, man. Both y'all together. Oh, Lord Jesus. But,
Scream, I got to say this. You didn't see the opening. But today is the Chief Petty Officer's birthday, April 1st, 1893. So I said I'm going to wear a Chiefs jersey, navy blue and gold, because of navy blue and gold. And it is a Hanson jersey, but it is for the Chiefs, the Chief Petty Officers of the United States of America. It's the 128th birthday for them. That's why I'm wearing this jersey.
You're wearing that blue and gold because you're an Irish.
Real talk, though, Captain, on the military aspect, you already know, right? I served over 20 years in the United States Army, and I retired a Chief Warrant Officer. And every single day for 7 years, my soldiers, all of the soldiers, hundreds, thousands of soldiers, they would come by 5 meters apart from each other. And they would make me salute each one while I'm going into my motor pool. And they would be like, damn, Chief, how does it feel to be so Raider and we call you Chief all day?
Here you go.
You see what I'm saying? So I got a lot of history right here. That's why. That's why I don't mind. I don't mind getting in my. I don't mind getting in my truck. I don't mind getting in my truck and driving that joker straight to Kansas City and invading that joker at any given time. And Jim King, you know that because Johnny Cross got like he should have 2 stories with me.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I even took Raider coaches with me. They didn't even know how to act right because they was just young.
Yeah.
But see,
They were babies.
I was their chief. I was their chief warrant officer in the military. I was like, if we fight, not only do I gotta go back and deal with at that time, he was like my 6-year-old was like 2 months old. But now I gotta go back and deal with that legal aspect, which he's been with me ever since he's been 4 months old. You see what I'm saying? Winning, bro.
Yep.
Just win, baby. This is
That's
a
right.
mentality. This is a mentality that, and I got you, Captain. I know I love your jersey. I'm a retired chief warrant officer. I got you, bro. But it's just something about that damn that when it's mustard and yellow, it really set me off. It'd be like, yeah, damn, what is it?
Scream, what do you think about who do you like us picking first?
There you go. That's what I wanted to know.
Bro, I've been saying every time I've been on the podcast with the podcasters for the nation, I've always been saying your boy at Notre Dame. Yeah, I can't pronounce
Jeremiah
his name.
Owosu Koromoa.
Yes, he needs a nickname, dog. That's it.
Joker.
My guy. That's what I'm going to call him. My guy. Joke. J-O-K. He's going to be Joker.
I seen your post earlier today. It said, my guy. I was like, hold on now. I need to talk to my boy, because, I know we strong brothers in the nation. Like, that's my brother, that's my dude.
I tell you what, I had to show his pro day because I wanted to show everybody exactly what he's capable of. And it showed him covering wide receiver.
Follower too, bro. I'm a college follower. I'm a University of Georgia. I'm a Bulldog. My Bulldog is my real Bulldog is over there laying down. I've been trained.
That corner that came out, that's coming out of Georgia, that's lightning fast. I like him in like the 3rd or 4th round. I do.
I like Isaiah Simmons out of Clemson. Was it last year or the year before?
Yeah, I liked him. He was the hybrid. He's that hybrid linebacker safety. And that's what
every team needs that nowadays, bro.
The NFL is turning into that. You're not going to get a thumper linebacker. You don't need a Vontez Burfict. You need someone that can cover that 4-3 tight end or 4-4 tight end that can stay on the field and light up a running back as well. And that's what Koromoa is.
And gentlemen, I agree. I wanted to make sure I had you on screen all at the same time, with Raider Nation. I'm going to get to my boy Positive Philly because he's been back patiently. I will say that.
Hey, real talk. One time before you cut me out, Captain, which that's cool.
No, I was going to mention that.
I went through for the past 13 years. But rest in peace to Todd Brown. I put this little raggedy ass hoodie on, but it got a whole lot of super fans on the back and you on the back, Captain. Just 'cause there's people that been kicking it with Todd Brown, but Todd Brown family got one of these too. His kids when I went to the funeral with Janessa and Sang and safe travels to them. They leave in Central Texas, so we're gonna lose 2 Raider Nation members out of Central Texas, been holding it down for a few years, and they're leaving tomorrow. From what I've heard, and they're heading for Las Vegas. So relocation is always in the process. You can't be hell bent on being a motherfucking Oakland Raider fan, and damn Oakland moved to San Antonio. The Raiders moved to San Antonio. Now you got the San Antonio Raiders because Texas is live as hell, and we have all the Raider Nation members that are necessary in order to set this shit off. But, excuse my language, Captain. I mean, you can just bleep that out, bro.
No, I can't scream.
We're
I can't
live.
bleep it
We're
out.
live. There's no delay.
Yeah, there's no delay. There's no delay, Scream. I just say, please, if you can, remind yourself that no.
I try, Captain, but damn, I served over 20 years in the United States Army in Iraq full time,
Scream.
and I'm still alive, bro.
Scream. I got you. But I'll tell you what I can do for you as a new. And you guys know if you were watching the show last week where I was uncensored.
Wow.
I was every other word in character, but it wasn't on this show. And I did.
You're
It's your birthday.
Right.
unbelievable.
So what I say is, I can
live
do.
for Captain Jack on his birthday, and today your birthday too, bro.
Okay, well, thank you. Yes, I get 3 birthdays this week. My real birthday, my Chiefs birthday, and on Sunday I get another one. But I wanted to say, Cream, is that for 2 hours and 2.5 hours on Armed Forces Network, which is definitely FCC regulations, I never said even the S word. I for 2 hours I was cuss free. So I just say, if you can, sir, try not to throw the foxtrots out.
I do the best I can from this point on for the rest of my life, Captain. But hey,
just for my show, you can be uncensored on your things, man. I appreciate. Hey, Scream, I love you, brother, and I love Jason Dean, gentlemen. I'm gonna let Positive Philly, aka Mike, on. Gentlemen, it's always great hearing from you. Lots of love there. You know I love you guys.
One love, y'all. Raider Nation for life.
That's right.
And great shirt. I love that sweatshirt. I definitely would like to see it again.
Yeah, I printed it myself, man. I got the print shop in the garage right just smoke my cigarette.
Okay, and we lost Jason Dean. Jason, thank you for being here, brother. Scream, thank you for being here, brother. It's always a pleasure, sir.
Same, bro.
You got to take care, partner. Okay, and I go from.
No, I'm about to be on a show.
I go from.
Captain, one sec.
Oh, right now, 1 sec. When you bitch about.
All right. I'll be right back. I'm on a show with Captain Jack right now. Hold on. Hey, Captain Jack, what's going on, man? How you doing?
I'm good. And I was, and I had my boys on, and I said I needed to make sure I got you on. I got people I got people out there. I got Hot Neil out there. Thank you for hanging out, Hot Neil. And I got Will. There you go.
I was thinking before I got on the show, I wanted to pull an April Fool's Day prank on you, but there's nothing I can do to
I'm looking for the right segues.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do to trick
segues, and it's hard.
But I am going to try to get sneaky. I got a Saquon Barkley Penn State.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw your Penn State, man. I was looking for that nice Penn State.
I'm becoming a New York sports fan, and I'm giving up on all social media, and I'm just going to be a New York sports fan. We'll see what he says. He's not going to fall for it, but it's worth a try. But Captain, how about Gene Segura?
Gene Segura wins
it in 10 innings. Man, Captain, did you see the game?
No, I actually didn't even, and here's the thing. I actually was working today.
Oh.
I really was. I was working today, and I had some other things to do. And then on my phone, I had my buddy Chris Lentz, who always pops with me on Facebook. He lets me know what's going on. Chris gives me updates on the Flyers, the Phillies, the Sixers. He's also a Raiders fan, so he doesn't do Eagles, but
tell him. I'll send him my way. Tell him to join my group.
No, Chris Lentz. Look for him on Facebook, Chris Lentz, and he. I get a text from him.
Can you put in the chat?
Like, I'm sorry. What was that?
How do you spell last name?
Lentz. Chris Lentz. But get with him. Get with him. He's all Philly all the time, except for obviously he's a Raiders fan instead of an Eagles fan. But he hit me up. He's like, Segura wins it in extras, and I even forgot. And I apologize. I even forgot today was opening day until late in the afternoon because again, with the way things are, that being in Bizarro world, still like COVID extra. I went to only one spring training game, and it's hard to keep up. But now I know,
Right.
and I will be on there, and that's why I made sure I looked at the scores and I saw that the Yankees lost, and I know that I was going to have that as ammunition for Jason Dean because I knew that Jason was going to be coming on. But yeah, Phillies beat the Braves, but unfortunately, I got to say this as well. Unless the Phillies can show up with some pitching, the Braves are going to win the NL East.
I think it's going to be the Mets.
You think it's going to be the Mets?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, what did the Mets – no, the Mets have nobody on that team, bro.
Francisco Lindor?
One player.
Jacob deGrom?
No, one player, two pitchers. That does not make a team.
I see what you're saying. I mean,
okay,
yeah, that lineup is stacked.
The Phillies need pitching, okay? If other than Nola, okay, and if Wheeler can show what he should have showed last year, okay, who do the Phillies got for pitching? Nola and whoever. And the whoever is the thing, unless they have the rookie that they were going to bring up last year that's in his second year that hopefully he will develop, okay? But the Phillies have always needed pitch. I can't remember the kid's name, okay?
I don't know who it is.
But he was in like Lehigh Valley, and they made sure that they kept him down there for another year of contracts so that they would get another year out of him. But the Phillies have always had the bats, but they have never had the pitching, okay? And that's what's going to kill the Phillies the way it always does. The Braves have got pitching. They have got batting. Okay. I'll take my manager over their manager. But then again, Joe Girardi's not going to put a bat up at the plate this year. And this is also one other thing is that I like Reese at first base, but Reese's bet has got to do something this year because if not, he's going to be down. Gone. They'll probably throw Bomb over at first base and bring up another kid to play third. That's just me.
Right, and obviously, the Phillies are better than the other Philly sports team that I don't want to talk about. I know we're on the Northeast streaming sports here, but and I'm going to keep it clean. But they embarrassed the crap out of us on. What today? Thursday. They embarrassed the crap out of us last night. To the Buffalo Sabres, the worst team in hockey, and they ended their 18-game losing streak. I don't know where to begin. I'm tired of saying it. I'm tired of talking bad about the team. But I'm trying to be positive. But last night I was not positive about this team.
Well, honestly, Mike, I'm going to say this: they should have lost to them the other night. They were down 3-0, and I turned the game off. I did. I turned the game off. They were down 3-0. Then I was getting reports. Okay, well now it's 3-1, and now it's 3-2, and then
now it's 6-1.
Then it's tied, and then they tie it up, and then they win. I think it was Jarrod in overtime gets the winner. Like about a minute or two into the game. No, that was the other night.
Oh yeah,
they were down,
last night.
They were down 3-0 to the Sabres. Then they should have lost to them then. So losing as badly as they did to them last night did not surprise me because the Flyers have been playing like ass.
Right, and the people who tell me when I hear people say we need to trade Carter Hart, it really ticks me off. If you think we need to trade Carter Hart, you just clearly don't know hockey. You don't know how the sport of hockey works, and you don't watch hockey. Because he's 22 years old. He's young. He has talent.
He does.
So, Captain, do you agree with me that people who say that we need to trade Carter Hart sound stupid?
Yeah, but then again, this is going to sound awful, but there are so many ignorant fans in Philadelphia. that it doesn't surprise me. It does not surprise me. Carter Hart needs to stick around. They need to get some damn defensemen in front of him that could, that are not just all one-sided. I know that I think they put Gostisbehere on waivers the other day, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Provorov is a good shooting.
Hey, I'm talking to Captain Jack right now.
Who's that?
I'm sorry.
I can't see.
Sneaky.
Oh, Sneaky? Okay, yeah. Tell Sneaky I said hi.
All right.
Okay, I'll tell you what, Mike. Let me hear what time.
Let's go Giants. Al, can you bring me back on in you? Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to say, tell Sneaky I'll be over in a little bit. But no, I just said you need defensemen that can actually defend people and not are offensive threats. And unfortunately, most of our defensemen are offensive threats.
Yeah.
But I agree with that. No, you're right, Mike. And again, and you take care. And I like the Saquon, for Sneaky G's show. And tell him I'll be over there real quick. Hopefully, at least
I get him now. He just kicked me off.
Yeah, but I appreciate you coming on. We're almost up at the top, so I want to make sure that I give one more person up.
All right, thank you, Captain.
You be well. Hey, you take care there, Mike. Thanks for coming in. That's Positive Philly out there on my show as well. It is 10:53. If anybody else wants to come on, you got the number. It's 813-699-0834. I saw Hot Neil was here. And we have Raider Neil. I'm not sure who else is watching. Let me see who we got. Oh, we did have our flyby thumbs downer. Thank you. My hater streak is good to go. Gotta love my hater because I love ignorance. We started the show again at 9 Eastern. We're going to go to 11 unless we have one other call or one other person that comes in. But I will say this as well while I got some time. Give a plug here. This is the walk. This is the let me get it. The book by Violator, okay? In order for you to get an autographed copy, okay? An autographed copy, I believe, is like $39. If I got it right. I believe it's $39. You get the book and you get his card and you open it up and it will be personally autographed to you. Now, Violator, I said I wanted one that I can actually read. So, and I got one that's autographed to me. But make sure you head on over there as well. Get the walk. Okay, there it is, the walk. Go to Moto Sports and get that information. Or hit them up on Facebook. The walk. Footsteps of My Journey. It is the autobiography of our boy Wayne Mabry, the Violator. Make sure you get yours today. We got 5 minutes to go. And I appreciate everybody that's here. Remember, if you and Raider Neil got another entry, so let me make sure I update the board there. I would want to make sure that I give all the information which is correct. Raider Neil gets another entry into the treasure chest prizes. Every $5 donation that you give, and come on in and give the donation. We are up to 41 out of 50 for the second prize giveaway. Once we get the 50 people, that'll be the second giveaway. And there's going to be those 50 plus 10 that I'm bringing over from the first giveaways. I had 100. So I brought over 10 for like a second chance entry. Raider Neil has, let's see how many entries he has. Raider Neil has 3 entries now. 3 entries. So Robert Hawk has 9. That's a lot. Corey the Raider has 4. Dwayne T and Vince and Vicky Orr have 3 with Raider Neil with 3 entries. Evan Kerbeam, who was my buddy that came on board the other night, he has 2 entries. My Broncoette, love her to death, Mary Brandon, has 2 entries. Brian Grigno has 2. Anna Diaz Rincon with 2. Mr. Wombat has 2 plus a freebie. Raider Homer has 2 entries. Jason Dean 1. Matt 72007 with 1. Kel Rogers, my boy in England, with 1, and Ed Winchell with another entry as well. So we are now up to 41. Remember, all you have to do is give a $5 donation on YouTube. Okay? The $5 donation on YouTube, you'll be in the contest. And we're going to be doing this. I'm going to be giving away prizes every 50. I will be giving away, there's going to be people that will be brought over for a second chance. And I'm going to start memberships in YouTube. So this way, members will be able to get a special show. And I'm not sure if it'll be, once every 2 weeks or however, but members will get a special show as a Captain Jack member on YouTube. So there you go. No. So Savage comes in. Gotta love Savage. Savage gets an entry. Thank you there, shipmate. Oakland Raiders Savage. So now we got 42. Thank you, shipmate. Hey, Savage, did you want to come in tonight? Did you want to come in tomorrow? And I thank you there, Robert Hawk. And I appreciate your support as well. Savage, if you want to come in, let me know. If not, it's 11 o'clock. If you want to come in, I will extend over. I'm not, you don't have to. Don't think like I am, pushing you. If you want to come in, just let me know. Give me a comment. But we'll end it if not. And again, I appreciate it as well. So we'll add Savage there. So now we are up to 42 plus the 10. Remember the second chance entries. So there will be at most 60 entries for prize draw number 2. And then I said, once I figure out how to do the memberships, we'll do memberships onto YouTube as well. They'll probably be $5 a month just for an extra show where we can talk just to those members. And I'd love to have that. Love to have just a membership show so we can actually do that as well. It'd be nice. And probably members will probably get a patch sent to them as a gift as well. But we'll see. But again, we're looking at, it's 11 o'clock. Savage, no. That's fine. So we're going to come to a close. Savage, I will put this up in case he wanted to, but it'd have to be like right now if Savage wants to come in. And Mary Brennan. Oh boy, Mary gets another. Whoa, Mary doubles the pot. So an extra 2 entries for Mike. I love Mary. I mean that. Mary is so awesome. Mary Brennan with 2. I never had a chance to bullshit, but I've been burnt out from extra. Oh, no. That's fine. And Mary comes on when she wants to as well. And I keep Mary close to my heart as well. So Savage with an entry, Raider Neil with an entry, and Mary Brennan with 2 entries. So I will update the board. But I think we're at 44 now. Quick look. Yeah, we had 40, now we have 4, so it's 44. So we're getting there. And like I said, once we get to the 50, and then the 10 are already identified for the second chance entries, we'll do that. But again, love everybody out there. Thanks for being here. I love my Broncoette. She's awesome. Raider, Robert Hawk, Savage. Get some rest, brother. Everybody else was here. Raider Neil. I got Will, my boy in the Dominican Republic. Love him as well. Hot Neil was in here. Thank you for being there, Hot Neil. Jason Dean and Raider Scream made appearances tonight. Of course, we also had Jarrod and Jimmy on the phone. And then we had, Positive Philly with Mike Gibbons. Y'all take care. I'm going to end the show in just a little bit, but I want to say this. I want to say have a fantastic Easter weekend. Blessings to everybody, to all of my friends out there. And I don't care what religion you are, be you Christian or Jewish or Islam. Oh, Jason Dean with one too. So I got to see. I love this. Jason Dean with another $5. So now Jason Dean has two. Thank you there, shipmate. But I want to say have a wonderful Easter holiday. Have a wonderful Easter holiday. I got to show this as well from Jason Dean. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your friends. Take care of your family. And I'm not doing a show on Sunday. I have family coming over. So my Sunday show will be moved to Tuesday. Tuesday. Don't look for me on Sunday, please. Maybe I'll do an announcement on YouTube so that you know. But no Sunday show, not on Easter. We will move it to Tuesday. Happy Easter to everybody. And I want to say this, and Jason Dean, tell me if I got it right. Jeremiah Owosu Koamora. I think that's right. Jeremiah Owosu Koamora. I think that's right. I'm decent in enunciation. Again, everybody have a fantastic Easter. To my Judeo friends, again, we just celebrated, Pesach with Passover. I'll have to look to see if my friends in Islam have anything coming up. I know Eid is coming up soon, so just be real, be wonderful, be a brother and a sister to one another, and take care of yourselves out there. And know that I appreciate everybody here. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next show. So take care, and I think I said it correctly. Jeremiah Owosu Koamora. You'll let me know if I got that right or not. Take care, everybody. Have a fantastic weekend. Yeah, and see, Will even says that. Don't cheat in the egg hunts. I'm not going to. Mary Brennan with a happy Easter. And I promise, Savage, I won't cheat. I actually have had a little bit of chocolate. I'm still up at 250. I was down to like 246, and I'm back up to 250. But it's a healthy 250. So we'll see everybody. Take care. And can't wait to see y'all on our next show. Thanks again, everybody. And we'll see you Tuesday night for the Ask Captain Jack show.
You're listening to the Captain Jack Sports Show on Northeast Streaming Sports.